Hi, in this video I want to show you behind the scenes process of checking an audiobook that's finished, approving it, and moving forward, okay? So having said that, let's take a look right here. HowExpert Guide to NaNoWriMo. HowExpert with Abby Jaquint, okay? So let's take a look. All the audio files.
HowExpert Guide to NaNoWriMo. 101 tips to learn how to develop characters, plots.
By the way, I wish this audiobook was 3 hours. I wish I told the narrator, but after it was finished, we went back and forth, and unfortunately, it couldn't be stretched out to 3 hours. The quality wouldn't been well. The reason I want to make it 3 hours because the price actually doubles once it reaches that 3 hour audiobook mark. So unfortunately, this book didn't reach the 3 hours. Normally, it should have been 3.2 hours, but sometimes that's fine. Okay, that's okay. Moving on.
Plots and storylines to write a novel in a month. Written by HowExpert with Abby Jaquint. Narrated by Sierra Doss. Publisher's Foreword. Dear HowExpert reader, HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. At HowExpert, our mission is to discover.
Okay, I don't listen to the whole thing, but just the first few several seconds.
Have you been thinking of writing a novel? Have you been dreaming of the day you'll finally have time?
Fantastic narrative. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Shout out to the narrator.
While we don't have all the time in the world.
Sierra Doss, right? Thank you.
Chapter 1. Just getting started. What is NaNoWriMo? When I first heard the term National Novel Writing Month, I was shocked how I'd never heard of the event before.
Okay.
Of course. Chapter 2. Setting it up. Materials and management. Chapter 3. Prepping at its finest. Character building.
Okay.
Chapter 4. Outlining for success. Outlining basics. Chapter 5. Your writing in action. Are you ready? You have your notes, characters, nouns, people, places, and things. Chapter 6. Keeping up. I've already stressed the importance of keeping up with your data. Chapter 7. The final chapter. Writing FAQ. What is NaNoWriMo? In simplest terms, about the expert. Abby Jaquint is a full-time student and author. She spends her time writing, rewatching Byung-Joon. BJ Min is an author. The same TV shows, listening to intensely specific playlists. Recommended resources. HowExpert.com. The end. HowExpert Guide to NaNoWriMo. 101 tips to learn how to develop characters, plots, and storylines to write a novel in a month. Written by HowExpert with Abby Jaquint. And narrated by Sierra Doss. Copyright by Hot Methods Incorporated. All rights reserved worldwide.
One last thing.
Chapter 1. Just getting started. What is NaNoWriMo? When I first heard the term National Novel Writing Month, I was shocked how I'd never heard of the event before. Of course, I had written plenty, even a book or two at the time, but I found it absolutely unheard of that any...
Pretty good. I think one thing needs to be fixed, to be honest. The closing credits has to be copyright. It's the company name's production, copyright, and company name or whatnot, okay, or the brand name. So that wasn't exactly as ACX typically wants it. According to their instructions on their ACX page, if you Google it, you'll find it. ACX opening and closing credits script. So I'm gonna have to request another fix. I'm gonna keep it real with you and honest with you. So I actually want to move forward and just go, but and approve it. But I'm not gonna approve it until it's completely fixed 100%, just like the previous scripts, audiobooks, how they do the opening and closing credits. Okay, so. For that reason, I'm going to click on request changes, okay, from producer. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to request a change, okay. I'm just going to be like, please fix closing credits to follow the ACX script, okay. They mention copyright and production copyright. Okay, thank you. Thanks. That's how I'm going to keep it like that, okay? And hopefully it works. If not, I'm not going to be too super picky at the end. If it doesn't get to be 100% per se, we'll see. Okay, we'll go from there. But that's the reality of publishing. Sometimes you don't get 100%. These little details. Sometimes, listen, I don't want to deal with it either. But if we're gonna finalize it, let's just make it perfect. Why not? Just like all the other audiobooks, narrators, they follow the script. Why not just do it like that? Let's just do it like that, okay? So thanks for watching. That's how I work with narrators. I like, especially the opening, closing credits, I like to follow that script. ACX has that script, okay? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, do a quick Google search, ACX opening and closing credits, and they have something like this. Title of the audiobook, subtitle, written by, narrated, you know, closing credits. Okay, copyright, dedication. Okay, hold on 1 second.